Good day, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Anthony Anderson, from the luxurious corridors of his manor to the smooth bends of his fortunate vehicle assortment, Anderson's way of life is out and out a masterclass in enjoying the high life. However, what genuinely separates this Hollywood illuminator isn't simply the zeros in his total assets, yet the story of win and flourishing that unfurl in the background. Every one of the subtleties you really want are here in this video. We should make a plunge into the world. On August 15, 1970, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he rose up out of a different foundation. His mom, Doris, a phone administrator, entertainer, and stepfather, Real Bowman, a Littlestone, Arkansas, local who relocated to Los Angeles for a vocation in the steel factory industry and at last spread out with a triplet of dress stores, was a relative. Derek Bowman added one more aspect to Anderson's familial land scene. The deficiency of his stepfather in 2002 denoted a strong section of his life growing up. Anderson's moniker, Tuga, was an enchanting demonstration of his initial phonetic battles, especially with the word sugar. The excursion to popularity wasn't without its obstacles. Anderson truly concedes that his debut endeavor at stand-up satire staggered anyway. From the remains of that experience, he produced an enduring fellowship with Gory, an individual comedic soul. This comedy meant the big screen with joint appearances in the Eddie Murphy film Life. An alum of the Hollywood Secondary School performing Expressions Magnets class of 1988, Anderson at first sought after a venue major at Howard College. Monetary moves constrained him to offer a due prior to finishing his lesser year. Quick forward very nearly 30 years, roused by his child Nathan's acknowledgement, Anderson got back to Howard College, encapsulating diligence as he procured his BFA degree at the Chadwick A. Bosman School of Expressive Arts in 2022, a piercing respect to the late entertainer and alumnus Chadwick Bosman. Upon the arrival of his spring graduation, Anderson took to Instagram, broadcasting that it was every one of a fantasy. This statement embodies a scholastic victory as well as the perseverance through the soul of a man who explored mishaps and embraced fresh opportunities. In 2013, Anderson ventured into the spotlight as the host of the NBC game show Masses of Notoriety, a superstar-imbued family rivalry that looked to mix mainstream society random data with the speculating round of big names reactions anyway. Notwithstanding the creation endeavors by Indel USA, the 8 one-hour episodes stayed bound to the shadows, never gracing the public eye. Determined, Anderson wandered into the sitcom region with Folks with Kids, an endeavor that unfortunately closed following a lone season. The year 2014, anyway, denoted a huge defining moment as Anderson expected the job of Andre Dre Johnson in the ABC sitcom Dark. This 8-season adventure is unfurled with an embroidery of ideal time, Emmy grant designations, and brilliant Globe grant gestures, laying out Anderson as a backbone in the comedic scene. Yet the Dana Man of Blackish in 2022 drag an astonishing turn. Anderson wound up missing from the selection program, a reality he met with trademark humor while visitor facilitating Jimmy Kimmel experience his joke about bigotry infused with a bit of parody, offering a nuanced critique on the elements of industry acknowledgement. Past his on-screen ability, Anderson embraced the job of chief maker for Blackish side projects, Grownish and Mixedish, exhibiting a profundity of contribution that rises above simple execution. In the background, discretion reaches out to his passing judgment on obligations on food organization's Iron Gourmet Specialist America, where he carries an insightful bed to the culinary field. Anderson's TV odyssey goes on with different jobs on programs like The Andersons, The Bernie Mac Show, and The Safeguard, solidifying his status as a flexible TV light. From 2016 to 2022, Anderson accepted the rules as the host of the ABC version of the revered game show To Come Clean, showing a friendly mystique that reverberated with crowds. His introduction to the confounding universe of the mass vocalist, first as a visitor specialist in 2019, and later as a hopeful named Elastic Ducky, in Season 10 exhibited his readiness to embrace the unforeseen and grandstand an alternate feature of his gifts as the schedule went to. October 2022, another endeavor arose not too far off. Anthony Anderson and Mother European get away a cooperative exertion with his mom Doris scheduled for broadcast on the E! Network. This most recent undertaking vows to offer watchers a close, and without a doubt engaging look into the familial elements of the Andersons' Beverly Slopes manor, Arranged on a staggering plot of land, the location of Anderson's habitation is Silver Edge Road, Los Angeles, California 90039, situated inside the regarded Beverly Slopes neighborhood. Eminent for its top-of-the-line homes and big-name occupants, Anderson's home gives protection and security, as well as manages the cost of stunning perspectives on the city and the notorious Hollywood. Oud slopes a display that adds a hint of caution to this generally renowned location. The historical backdrop of this manor unfolds as a story as captivating as the entertainer himself, initially built during the 20th century. The property has seen a rich history, going through various remodels and updates. Anthony Anderson securing changed it into his own safe haven. Step inside, and the inside uncovers roomy living regions with high roofs and plentiful normal light. The open floor plan cultivates an enticing air ideal for both cozy family social events and excellent engagement befitting a VIP. Of Anderson's height, extravagance saturates each feature of the house, with conveniences mirroring the refined preferences of its proprietor. The cutting-edge kitchen, outfitted with first-in-class machines, sweeping counter space, and a focal island, remains a demonstration of Anderson's adoration for food and facilitates extravagant supper gatherings. Diversion reaches out past the cinema for Anderson, obvious within the sight of a confidential home venue inside his house. This space is embellished with sumptuous seating and cutting-edge, varying media. Hardware changes film evenings into a true life experience inside the bounds of his own home. Outside, a hotel-style swimming pool and spa, encompassed by lavish finishing and unwinding regions, make a safe haven for loosening up and engaging visitors' well-being and wellness. They find their space inside the home, with a completely prepared wellness place permitting Anderson to keep up with his fiery character and obligation to a solid way of life without leaving the solace of his home. For the stylish Anderson open walk-in wardrobes intended to oblige a broad assortment of apparel and embellishments address the exemplification of each and every style fan's fantasy. Beverly Slopes, famous for its elegant home, adds one more layer of glory to Anderson's home, imparting the road to other A-list big names. He turns out to be essential for the restrictive club that characterizes the appeal of this upscale neighborhood. As we dig into the details of the Anthony Anderson house, 4 rooms, 4 bathrooms, and 2 restrooms, a complete area of around $3,500 for it, and a sticker price of $2,280,000, this house is truly magnificent. Isn't it my crowd? Next, we welcome you to respect his vehicle assortment. From the smooth and present day to the immortal works of art, this assortment exhibits a range of vehicles that entice various preferences and inclinations. The 2017 Kia Cadenza addresses a combination of style and usefulness, typifying Kia's obligation to convey reasonable extravagance. With a 3.3 LV6 motor in the engine, the Cadenza sneaks up suddenly with 290 pull and 253 lb-ft of force. Its space is generous and refined inside, highlighting high-quality materials and high-level tech highlights raise the driving experience. This vehicle costs about $45,000. The Lexus LC arises as an image of extravagance and execution, consistently mixing hitting plan with state-of-the-art innovation in the engine, a 5.0 LV8 motor. Thunders to life, creating 471 pull and 398 lb-ft of force. The LC's exhibition ability is supplemented by its matte, strangely created inside, highlighting premium materials and imaginative entertainment choices. If you have any desire to claim this vehicle, you want to set up a price of about $98,000. The Mercedes-Benz AMG GT remains the zenith of German design. With accuracy and a handmade 4.0 LV8 Bibo motor, the AMG GT releases an impressive 469 pull and 465 lb-ft of force. Its streamlined plan and high-level execution elements, for example, versatile suspension and back tire directing, guarantee an elating ride. If you have any desire to possess this vehicle, you want to set up a budget of about $419,000. Venturing into the domain of lavishness, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class addresses the encapsulation of extravagance cars. The S-Class is accessible with a scope of motor choices, including a V8 and V12, offering power yields that surpass 600 pull in the AMG Variations number, known for its creative innovation. The S-Class presents progressed driver, help frameworks, and a luxurious interior, embellished with premium materials. This leader from Mercedes-Benz sets the norm for solace and well-being, and the state-of-the-art includes this vehicle is valued at about $124,000, moving us back to the Polish of yesteryear. The Mercedes-Benz 107V Roadster, exemplary 1936, is an immortal magnum opus, made in a time when AO auto configuration was a fine art. This exemplary roadster radiates appeal and refinement, fueled by an unobtrusive 1.7L inline-4 motor. The 170V Roadster caught hearts with its unmistakable lines. Thanks for watching this video.